following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
No.
One and a took.
That's my ringtone. Whoa.
What was Rose's? Was it like 9 or something?
Mine was 7.
Oh, 7.
Seven.
Shit.
I have an initiative for 4 and rolled a 3.
See, that's judged.
Yeah.
Seven prostitutes.
So, yeah, I guess that all of them have taken the first lot of damage. One of them's not caught up in the singularity.
So its radius is 15 feet. Its blast range is 20 feet.
Oh, okay, so the initial radius is slightly less than...
Yeah, which is understandable. Fortunately, it's where it's all. You're reading the text, but now it's not here. So yeah, roll
Tiana walks
3d6.
into the base and says, "Somebody told me a rumor." Hey, you might not want to watch the next few seasons of that. Hey,
I saw season 2.
oh, that's an unfortunate thing you've
It
done to
was
yourself. there.
unfortunate, actually.
What the fuck was wrong with you? Why did you decide to hurt yourself so badly?
Season 3's finished recording too.
I don't care. I'm out. I'm done. Umbrella
no,
Academy.
Oh.
It sucks.
No.
The first season was good. I
It was okay.
enjoyed the first season.
I also enjoyed the first season, but I haven't watched it anymore.
When actors are having their personal politics and gender issues written into the character,
Yeah.
Of course.
and then they hijack a whole season to deal with just that, and it turns into a big hoot hoot, we support LGBT.
She's been doing that for how long though?
I don't care.
Oh, I assumed it was like
Fight.
gay.
Yeah, the gay character.
It's Logan's turn. You're first on the initiative.
Full round action. My shields are back.
The gay stuff was really
Oh,
good in
okay.
season 1 too.
That's
no,
that's
you're
fine.
around
The
the
Klaus
side
stuff
because you stepped
is
away.
not the problem.
Look, I have 10 shields, so
her.
yeah, there we go. They're back.
That's right, you're still wearing silverback armor from mission 2.
Yeah, I am in tutorial quest gear, and all of you are like, no, yeah, it's not quick. Fuck all of you, sons of bitches. Hate you.
Okay, so what can these guys can try and...
I have no idea what
No.
enhanced fibers
No,
do.
only one guy who's trying to get the fuck out.
You add your enhanced fibers
He
amount.
succeeded, but he has to make another check, right? Because
So-
it's still there.
How far can he move?
I have 5
per
enhanced
round?
fibers. I've not.
So
been
per
using.
action.
all of the
Oh,
defenses.
for action.
I might have to
Can do,
double
was it,
check,
thing
but
15
it's
do
at
it?
least reflex.
So he can get he'll take the first damage, then he can get the fuck out of there if he's,
Okay, that's what he's doing.
because he's got he's to get out of the radius, which is 15 feet. But if he stays only outside the 15 feet, when it cooks off, he'll be caught with the 20 feet.
He might not know that.
I'm
That's
going to make an intelligence roll to see how far he goes.
Maybe he should make
might.
maybe he should make a knowledge physics roll, because that's what biotics have to roll. No, it's what biotics have to roll.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have that. So
Too
it's
bad.
He penalised.
He's Turian though, so maybe he's tactics against the Sari.
Oh, that's a good point. Turians are superior and can roll against anything.
He didn't roll well enough. So he's going to assume
He's
that
not a Turian at all! Hand back your title belt,
Stop
sir.
letting the side down.
So he's basically just going to rush to just outside. Well, you can't tell. You can't see what's going on.
so
He's done something.
So each of the 3 actions, you get to roll 2 more times.
Oh no.
3d6.
My defences
So-
have been
No,
too
that's
low
what
for-
you rolled. is the first one, then you roll it again for the second one, then you roll it again for the third one, and then you roll for the final cook-off.
Now, it's on Rose's turn, I believe the next stage happens. So it is now Rose's turn.
Oh dear.
And you got 2 actions.
At the end of my turn, the grenade will cook off.
Oh, true.
So before we resolve Rover's thing, you need to make a DC 17 check
That's right, 17 on
on Fortitude for all of the people within the radius of my grenade.
Doesn't it also do the same amount of damage?
Yes, but I
Doesn't make it.
don't do that when he's done. I'm going to use this one.
2 of them made it, 1 didn't.
Okay, they are dazed for 1 action, meaning they cannot make those checks that they might be able to make. I then do 1d6. Please take, for all people in the 20-foot radius, 4 damage. And all of their tech, biotics, and guns stop working.
So you did that for all 4 of them because that guy wasn't smart enough to get out of the 15.
Yeah, I rolled the damage once.
So that for that.
No, he was
fourth
smart
guy?
enough to get out of the 15, he wasn't smart enough to get out of the 20.
Well, his one blasts 20.
Yeah, mine blast 20.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
No, good catch. Good catch.
Because I thought his was 15 when
Okay,
you said.
he does make it, but he still
He
still takes the damage, I believe.
his stuff is all turned off for 1 action.
Yeah, he just not as dazed.
Oh, that's right. I was going to replace this with the fucking power that just turned... Because it's better than... right, and I never did do that. Because... Why didn't I do that?
Time.
No, I had plenty of time. I'll get around to doing that.
So far, this other guy so far hasn't benefited at all from any of this, but I suppose he will on this next thing that Rose has rolled.
I just got 3d6. Oh, okay, they're pretty lucky. So that's a 1, and a 4. 6.
Oh. God, I'm in Delaware.
Oh wait, no, he's fine.
You still
He's
get a
the one that's
fire.
fine.
Because you still have the rest of it.
But he's holding the BFG, so.
Have you
Yeah,
rolled
this
the
is
damage
second.
for the other action?
Yeah, the second action.
Oh.
now.
It's because it's damage.
Oh,
per
that's much
action.
better.
Oh yeah, that is 6, a 4, and a 2, so 12.
Oh yeah, no, my defenses have been half what they should be. For this whole game. Ever. 4 seasons.
Ooh.
Because someone only just explained what the +5 enhanced fibers on my armor do. Yeah, they add to my defenses.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing that.
They weren't plugged in properly.
So low gain is incredible. Because I've just been surviving this long on my garbage pants.
Didn't never had a
Garbage pants.
Jesus. And now I need to look up enhanced fibers to make sure Brendan's not lying to me.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. My
Which would
phone's
be
off.
under armor modifications?
Okay. I think it's next round, unless there's anything. It's still got another thing before it cooks off, doesn't it?
No, when it's.
well,
technically, when at the start of your next round.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's
like,
cooked.
it's got, but it's
Yeah.
not until
Doesn't it
rolls
have
around.
1 extra action?
No, because they did the first.
Oh, okay, right.
Because remember, the first one you did, that's your first action. Lasts for 3 actions. So the action you used.
The next one, and then the first one of your next turn.
Yeah.
Or the second one if you fired on the second action.
Yeah.
I think we fired on the surprise action.
Yes, part of the surprise action, so it didn't count.
Well,
It only counts as the action.
Yeah.
First action.
The first, in the surprise round, her first action would have been to move to the hole and then to fire.
Fire.
Makes
So-
sense.
Alright. Okay, Rosa's action will actually be
True,
to...
because you can still do stuff yourself. That's all happening
That's all the
by
other
itself.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
So her action will actually be setting the gun down over here away from the hole, which they take the thing, and drawing the Revenant, just so that she's set to enter.
Post the devastation.
Yeah, so just setting up
So
for
there's a
push.
bright light shining up from down there. Actually, you too, if you're looking on, because you would have heard the noise, will probably notice that there's a light coming up from flaring up from the hole in the roof. I mean, you probably saw the gunshots coming out earlier.
Is it
but
vaguely purpley?
No, it's the
I thought I remember it
flashbang.
being, wasn't it like a golden color?
That was
That's
the
the one I'm
cane,
thinking
wasn't it?
I don't think I ever got to play the game. This was
It's called the Black Storm Projector, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's like Blackie
Oh,
Purple.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was.
it's
I think
Blackie
I know the
Purple.
one you mean. Then yeah, that's
I
right.
can't find enhanced fibers in the book.
Good job, book.
No, I remember.
Yeah, so it'd be a purplish light coming out from the.
Yeah.
Wait,
I didn't know anything about the gun when we first found it, so I won't know what that is immediately.
Scroll, you can't. Hang on, control home.
and Rosa will probably also very belatedly fire in the hole.
Oh, so you're just kind of reaching over. And,
No,
Or-
not. I've used
Same.
up all of my turns setting the gun down
Yeah.
carefully, well away, so it doesn't get sucked down the hole,
yeah.
and switching to the Revenant and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's basically all my turns burned
Okay.
doing that, and then just 3 hours, just like fire in the hole.
Ah,
You hear from inside, you're supposed to set up beforehand.
Yeah, bonuses to fortitude and reflex saves.
Right, I'm just going to put that in here. Oh, there we go. My reflex is 15 now.
Solid. Jesus.
I mean, finally, I have a decent number. What do I get? What do I get for willpower? Is there nothing? There's nothing.
No, it
I
doesn't.
think there's mental implants for willpower.
Yeah,
Or is it
there's-
helmet? I think there's also helmet. Certain helmet ones can do it. I think.
That's okay. Tiala will help me with her mind baby training. I will just get willpower resistance from her constant assault on my mental testicles. My mesticles.
Mentals. Mysticals. It's Logan's turn, by the way. It gets rolled back around.
They don't get a turn. Nice.
No, they got a turn.
We just didn't see what they did.
Only one person did anything, and
Oh,
they was
the
trying to
others
get
got
away
him.
from the.
Yeah.
Nobody else could.
Oh, okay. So this light is in fact the light from that Black Storm projector.
Yes.
And it's detonated.
The
Not
wall.
yet, it's just flashing and you just see the
Okay,
light
so,
think
flashing.
you'll
I,
get-
so I can.
Boiling in.
So I could see in.
If you want to peek down.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And there's that guy.
Guy, what shot at you?
Yeah, but he's outside. He's 15 feet, so he won't be.
You'd
you
have,
won't see him
you'd
through the
have to do
circle.
a spot check to see if you could see the guy who's not caught up in it.
19.
Yeah, you can. There is a guy who's just off to the edge, like just in your vision. If you peek through the hole, like
Yeah, no, but the roof's only so thick, right? So
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
true. Yes, you can shoot through.
You want to scare him out of the 20-foot zone.
I mean, assuming he's got his tungsten rounds in his gun.
I do. Is it? They're wearing armor, right?
Yeah,
And helmets.
yeah.
So, like, quick drawing the thing with the harpoon rounds in would not be an option here. Who doesn't want 8 times critical damage on? Yeah, if I could quick draw my pulse rifle thing and shoot him. That's actually cocked.
No cock.
Oh, yeah, that's not so good. 30.
That's enough. I mean, that's more than enough.
That's the
That's almost double what you need.
D10. That's the other one.
that was a cat.
Okay. What the hell was that? No.
Sounded like someone going like, it's Donald Duck going, yo. That's a D10. Oh, sorry, you'll need to know number by number. 9, 8. It's -1 against shields, so 8, 7.
No, he doesn't have any shields.
Oh, then in which case it's actually more than that.
9.
it's a lot more than
It's
that.
it's actually 11, 10.
He's dead.
9. 6.
Now Logan's just on vacation.
It's no longer a Turian, it's a milkshake in a suit.
He drops to the ground.
By the way, anything over the attack channel that we have keyed in?
No.
Huh! Are they not telling dudes what's going on?
Maybe they just use that one for the mission.
That's all.
That's all I can do.
Oh,
Alright.
true. Now it's their turn.
Alright.
Done!
Most of them are dazed and cannot make checks.
But they can't make chicks anyway.
Oh, the poor comms crew.
Rosa will actually swing the Revenant, when it gets to her turn, swing the Revenant back up in the radio, lean over, and I thought this thing was supposed to blow up.
Wait, you're leaning over the
Yeah,
hole?
yeah, no, it's just like, I thought this thing
And the
was...
roof is less than 20 feet high.
Yeah.
I have really good shield.
66.
Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, this is just going to be funny when it comes down to it. So, roll your...
You don't roll reflex defense, do you?
No.
That one.
Oh,
So-
wait. Reflex defense? Yeah, it's non-normal defense you don't roll.
Oh, I get to roll and add 15. Sorry, my goofy laugh came out. I have been fucking myself for 4 seasons.
Oh, dear God. 6, 4, 3.
No!
I think heavy weapons do them as all at once.
It's all at once, it's not a...
Okay, so 6, 4,
Yeah, so DR only gets 1 knocked off.
13,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not little
17,
bursts.
19,
It's just...
It's
21.
a
You're just
solid-
rolling a lot of die.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21.
Well, they're not happy. You also take... I'm going to say you're not going to take the full amount because it's just your face leaning over. But your shields take, I'll say, like 15 damage.
Uh,
Not even close to that.
so,
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking my shields. Never mind.
so Rosa will no-sell the explosion and actually just like really lean down to get a good look at the damage. It's just like, that's not so bad.
I got combat has ended.
Push
For now.
Yeah, at that point,
You actually push
No! I just feel like doing it.
well, you know, the second action of the round, actually step off and drop in.
Yeah.
Me too. Since combat is over, we're free acting. Right, let's have a look at the computers and see if I can fix them.
No. But then again, this computer only really controlled. Well, you would think from what's left of it, it really only controlled the comms array.
Don't worry, it'll all still be in a personal terminal somewhere.
Doors?
There is a door.
Doobie Brothers?
There are no Doobie Brothers.
We're in.
We're in. Zalo, I left my gun on the roof. Can you make sure we police that up, please?
Copy. That was awesome.
I know, right?
Whatever it was.
I fired the gun.
Send me the footage.
What's Tiala doing? These two have disappeared and then said we're in.
We're policing the door until we're told to...
She's kicking the
Enter.
front. She's kicking the front door in. She's kicking it in. She's killing everyone with more singularities.
If all of their troops are going up to deal with that, there'll be less down here.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a alternative door opening device if we need it.
You can't see Tiala's face.
No.
It's probably a good thing.
Because he's
Does
staring
anybody
at
ever-
Tiala's tits.
I'm the only person who would be looking at your face. I'm like, see, that's exactly as all I think to say if he were actually saying that I love it. He's like, I'm just being nice.
Because I respect you, T.O.
Are they sure that they want a Pepsi logo on you?
5 points from Pepsi Fish.
Pepsi fish.
Pepsi Fish and
They'll be hanging up soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, like next week, because I'm just going to rip out all of the science fiction stuff and put in... Well, actually, let's be honest, I'm not going to really move a whole lot, because that top shelf's always
Well,
science
that,
fiction
most
stuff.
of that's always been like that.
You just take the blue eyes down so it can be a mini on the...
Yeah, I had planned on using that this season.
Oh, that's a bit big.
No, that's
No.
a very small dragon.
I mean,
That's right, you weren't there for the dragon who each wing was the
size of a football stadium.
Field. In American measurements.
Yeah, that's over 2 football fields.
it is.
Which is a little bit
Just-
smaller than 3
who-
football
Who
fields.
made us think we were
Oh, I
traveling?
saw a thing where they were like, it's like the field at Giant Stadium is the size of a football field. That's a football field long! What the actual fuck? That beats the solar system in football fields video you did.
I've seen
Which
that.
means Pluto is a 12
I love that one. That's
football.
why I gave it to you.
Fucking Americans in football fields, man.
The last one we saw was them weighing things in Miatas.
That sounds like a Top Gear thing to do.
I'm gonna go checking them out, looking at guys, checking them out. With the door though, I'm gonna check the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a listen to see if there's a clattering of people on the other side. Because I'm willing to bet they heard this.
do a listen check.
While he's doing doors, I'm just gonna like check all the corpses and put the boot in, etc. and
No.
make sure they're all dead.
No.
No. If they're dead, they're gone.
Oh,
They are gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
If you die, you enter the black hole. So those 4 bodies that were there, including his one,
I got
are gone.
Even if
Rosalind's probably experiencing that. It's just like that.
because it implodes.
It
right?
implodes.
Yep.
It does its final
I don't think it sucks them
explosion.
into another dimension, but they would be just a compressed ball of...
It says it sucks
Stuff.
into a black hole.
Oh, okay. So they
it
are in
says
fact
black
gone.
hole. So it
Yeah,
explodes
but like
and then
Gardevoir,
implodes.
it also says Gardevoir makes black holes, but let's be honest here, that's comic book black hole, not a...
So there is
And
no
as we know,
bodies.
Pokemon and Mass Effect exist in the same sexy universe.
You're probably actually going to get a request for a physics lesson or the thing. It's like, Tiala, if I fired the Blackstone projector into a bunch of guys and it went off and now there's no bodies, is that normal? There are no bodies.
Yeah,
I want you
I-
to remember this discussion.
I
when
did-
Diablo fires his black
I did
Storm.
discuss this with you about the gun. I did tell you that it does different things to what you think it may do. I thought we were going to discuss using that gun before you used it.
To be fair, this isn't the first time I've used it.
Yes, but you haven't used it on living creatures, have you?
Technically, they're not living creatures
anymore.
anymore.
It's a powerful
Well,
weapon.
it was a tactical
especially against
decision.
living things.
Logain dropped in a flashbang, and I fired this to stop them from moving away from the flashbang. May have made a small tactical error.
If it turns out this is actually a convent and we only thought it was a smuggling operation because it had a door,
I mean, it does have a door. These two are keeping an eye on the door.
Turns out this was the local police station after this.
after they seized the smuggling easel, we would have noticed they were in police uniforms.
I hope.
Yeah, the front door opens.
But you
and
don't
the-
now because they're gone!
And a little crowd going, "Who disrupts my coronation?"
Look,
I
body, no crime.
I brought the prisoners, my liege. My coronation. I am Tadami, Queen of Police. If you wanted to do that, I'd be down. She's going to need a prince consort, you see, and Zardoz has never had sex, to the best of our knowledge.
No dogs on the flotilla.
Yeah, there are.
No, they're up.
Little robot.
The little robot dogs. Remember the robot dogs from Mass Effect? Oh. They would go bork, bork, and run towards you, and they'd be like... Robot dogs. It's so weird.
So Logan,
I hear nothing.
And Logan.
I hear this conversation.
Yeah, sure. You can hear that.
Yeah.
Because you'll be on the same.
That's my
line.
excuse for why I hear nothing. Because you need an in-universe reason for not... You can't just go, I rolled a 1, everybody. That's why I'm playing video games instead of being concerned about my sister. I rolled a 1.
It's what happened. It's what fucking happened.
Oh. How did I run out?
I forgot to get mine entirely. And when it comes to break and file saving, I will get my drink. Yeah, so Logan hears nothing, and Rosa finds no bodies.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move to the side of the door, like Xander, and I'm gonna open the door, and then be ready to close it like immediately, if there's guys.
Oh, if there's guys.
However, I also activate Tech Shield just in case I need to not die,
Interesting.
and I activate Team Shield. Just in case of... Oh, fuck, look at that! I've got shields, everyone!
And he doesn't want any zombie teammates, and he doesn't want to turn into a teammate himself.
Says you. Yeah. God, that literally almost doubles my shields. Like, I'm almost doubled. No, fucking combat, really? Black Storm Gun, round 2, let's go.
It's on the roof.
Get it.
So you dropped it on the roof. Rosa's like, Tiala, can you come up to the roof so that you can pull me back up to the roof so that I can get my Black Storm?
I literally have a jetpack.
No.
And I don't think being quiet is a concern anymore.
No, I like that she's just not, Tiala, can you throw down the weapon? She's like, can you pull me up to the roof so I can get...
Even though
Don't touch my gun!
You know, maybe it's time for me to actually try using Intimidate, a skill which never works because the DCs are 10 times that of Diplomacy. Because the blue option is always the one that works and the red option is always the one that doesn't.
It's retarded.
Yep.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get on their comm frequency and I'm gonna try intimidating them into not fighting. Where's my Intimidate skill? This is gonna be... Oh, Jesus, really? Ugh.
Am I drawing crates for no reason?
You might be. Let me have a roll. Let me do this. Okay, so I'll roll, and then you can tell me how intimidating I should be, or try to be, because I'm about as intimidating.
It's also it goes. They roll mental defenses, but will defenses against it.
Yeah, but like,
You're
there's
number
no point
12.
in me going like, oh, the most intimidating thing ever, and I roll a 1,
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
or I could roll a 19,
Okay.
and then I add. Oh God, Jesus, this is bad.
Like an 8.
13. So, what is that? Like 31, 32?
Jesus.
Yeah,
More than
I
that,
get-
isn't it? Isn't it closer to 34 or something?
What, you're asking me to brain it this time of night.
I mean, that's at least 30.
That's over,
Yes,
that's
it's
over a
plus-
football field.
So, are you transmitting over comms, or
Yeah,
is this
I'm
like a
using the
visual?
frequency thing that we got.
The one that you know they're not on because you haven't heard any radio chatter?
But they'll have it in their thing, so they'll be able to hear it. Right? Or I could just do that
No, they're on a
broadcast in the
different
or I could do that
frequency.
broadcast in the open thing, which somehow everyone hears because we've done it before.
I think you can, if I remember right, you can spend a tech point to make a little, isn't it like a little bullhorn speaker thing?
Oh yes, I do that.
That's what you usually do, isn't it?
Yes.
You make a little, like, loud megaphone thing.
No, I think
Oh,
last
if
time we
I'm
went all
going to do
comms.
that, then I'm also going to spend a tech point to project myself in like 2 times size and do all the intimidating stuff. that I
You
can
got a
do.
30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say something like, "Attention, criminal Ezo smugglers. Here is, spend another tech point to project my cam footage of what just happened to their friends. If you wish to avoid this happening to you, it would be best to surrender into our custody so you may be returned to Citadel space and incarcerated instead of being compressed into a black hole and removed from existence. I am Loghain Centurius, God amongst living beings." No, I don't say the God amongst living beings thing.
You do have your scary tech armor
Yeah.
on, too.
Man. It's actually the default. I have to spend a tech point to turn that off. No, I spent money building that in. Yep. I will give you 60 seconds to consider my generous, benevolent offer.
That's clearly not. They have to roll on that 20, actually.
Holy shit, did Intimidate just actually fucking work?
Oh, critical fail on that one.
So it's, one of them's just wet himself.
Sorry, Tiana.
Oh, another critical fail.
You are the P-bender.
So, listen check.
I'm so good at these. Okay, that's a number.
You've got the door closed again, right? Or are you...
Well, I had
Is it
to have
part-
actually left it open to
Opened at
project
least
the
a bit,
thing.
yeah.
14.
You hear around 6 to 8 guns, you're not entirely sure, clatter to the ground.
Alright, I'm actually going to have to check.
Okay, spot check then to work.
Shh. Natural 1. This is not a good die.
I'm not allowing that.
Doesn't make any sense.
Natural 1. The door failed to open. It jammed in the thing.
How about this?
To be fair,
You're there. You look.
to be fair, spot checks can be just made again and again. They just take time. They just take time. They just take time. They just take time.